Hey guys, Rich coming to you here Thursday night, actually Friday morning. Quick in your face here. Had a thought, with all this news this week about Twitter dropping followers, doing their usual censoring, their usual suppressing. It occurred to me that Twitter has so many employees at their company who are here on the H-1B visas. They're not even Americans. And listen, I'm not saying that there's not a place for legal immigrant workers. I'm not anti-immigrant, so just, spare me the BS about I'm anti-immigrant, blah blah blah. But here you have a company, particularly with Twitter, where you have people here who are H-1B visas, they're guest workers, and yet they have carte blanche from their executives and their bosses to go and regulate speech of Americans. And I'm thinking, this thought I had. It's really tragically ironic that you have all of these Democrats in the United States. You have all of these Tesla Republicans who are day in and day out on the D-Mike Democrat media industrial complex, always talking about collusion, collusion, collusion. And yet it's right in our backyard. It's right under our noses. You have a company like Twitter. You have these guest workers, and they're not even American citizens. They don't have a say in our electoral process, and yet they have seen fit, with the blessings of their executives and bosses, to go ahead and regulate speech and censor it, and abide by the old Stalinist belief that all men are created equal, but some are created more equal than others. And when you really think about it, it's shocking, it's frightening, it's dangerous, it's terrifying, and it's entirely and totally anti-American. And yet, virtually not a single Democrat in the country even bats an eye at it. There's not even a problem. There's no exposés in the New York Times, Washington Post, MSNBC, Media Matters, all of these D-Mike colluders and conspirators. And this is why this rhetoric that's getting hotter and hotter on social media, it's going to, what it's doing right now, folks, is it is continuing to drive the wedge of the divide to the point that I think that the gap is unbridgeable. So Twitter, I use your service. I appreciate that you have a platform. But when you go and censor and suppress speech, what you are doing is engaging in acts that all of the worst tyrants and dictators in world history have done. So that's something for you guys to think about. As always, appreciate you watching. Follow me at Twitter, at Rich Logis, and check out my videos here on my YouTube channel, Logis Productions. Talk to you guys soon.